Hey, what's up? It's Jake. You made it to the last section, and we are going to kind of put this all together and look at it side by side. So, you have application code here on the left, infrastructure code here on the right, and we'll just do a quick side by side. So, we said use version control, git clone. In application code, you have a repo per app. In infrastructure as code, you have your live repo and your modules repo. Application code, use branches. Use them all you want, or don't, whatever. Infrastructure code, don't ever use a branch. Application you want to run on localhost. This, I hate Ruby, but there setting up virtual environments in Python or whatever you're going to do, web servers in Ruby. Infrastructure as code, you need a sandbox. You cannot deploy this to your imagination. You need to point it to AWS or GCP or Azure or wherever and actually run Terraform apply and then do your go test. Making code changes in application code, in both of them actually, you change your code, and then on the app side, you run your web server tests, and on the infrastructure side, you do the same exact thing: Terraform apply, go test, and then you'll kind of use your staged changes as the kind of the way forward. And then submitting changes for review, exact same process. Running automated tests, it's pretty close to the exact process, except you need to read your Terraform plan. Merging and releases is almost the same. You use your tags. In the apps, you'll create version immutable artifacts. And in IAC, you'll make a repo with a tag versioned immutable artifact, like I showed you in the code, where you actually reference a specific version from Git in order to import your module. And then deployment. So in deployment with app, there's like a million different options. There's probably nowadays an equally large number of options for deployment. And then deployment strategies, it really with apps, there's a ton. You got, blue, green, canary, rolling, whatever. With Terraform, there's not very many, right? It's just like handle your errors and then don't make errors. Like yeah, that's really it. It either pass the test or it doesn't. They both should run from a CI server with very limited permissions for app, very limited permissions for infrastructure as code. And then obviously they both provide immutable versioned artifacts across environments. So that's pretty much it for this section. Kind of putting it all together is really just kind of a comparison. So if you made it to this point in all these videos, first of all, I applaud you because I'm exhausted. So I know you must be too. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about Terraform, like in a real world kind of scenario. There's tons of other things you can do with it, but that should get you up and running, as the book indicates. Terraform up and running. If you've gone through all this, you could definitely walk into somewhere that uses Terraform and know what to do. What you do from there, hey, get creative, share some stories. I'd love to hear them. But I mean, if you're using reusable modules and loops and if statements and deployments and writing production grade Terraform and testing your code and using it as a team and talking to your bot, like, you're doing pretty good. So, yeah, feel free to watch these things over and over. Tell your friends, whatever you want to do. I make no money off of this, so you're not helping me out. But if I help one person through all of these, however many 60 videos or something like that, then it's worth it. So, and a bunch of people have already reached out to me, so it's already worth it to me. So I'm going to keep going. The one thing that I will say from here is that I will be building off of this with some vault stuff, because I know a bunch of people are like, but Jake, all of your variables and your passwords are in plain text. I know. This this is just the beginning, and we're gonna build on this. Trust me, we're gonna be doing some crazy. Wait till all this gets integrated with like Prometheus and Kubernetes and Jenkins, and yeah, it's gonna get nuts. So this is just the beginning. Um, yeah, so with that, I want to thank you for watching all of these videos and hopefully helping someone with something somewhere out there. I don't know. Um, if you use this correctly, it really can help you deploy stuff faster. I know a lot of people get uh, like to give Terraform a bad name, but I started out in one of those shops, and after going through this book, I I really like it. It's changed my mind about a few things, so it's definitely worth checking out, and it's used everywhere. So if whether you like it or not, if you don't know how to use it, you're doing yourself a disservice because there's just so many people out there that use it. If you don't know how to use it, you're really limited in your options as far as where you can go with career progression and and whether or not this tool could be the best tool to help your company. And if you don't like it and it is the best tool, then maybe they're missing out just because you don't play nice with Terraform. So something to consider. So like I said, if you're doing your job, rather than spending all your time managing infrastructure by hand, um, just code it already, right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, thanks a lot for everything. I really appreciate y'all, and I guess this is it for Terraform. So have fun using Terraform if you're taking the certification. Good luck and Godspeed. I do not envy you. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do that or not. I might do it just so I can give y'all feedback, but I don't really think it's necessary. Nobody ever asked me if I'm certified. They just asked me if I know how to use it. And after talking to them for about 15 seconds, they figure out that I do know how to use it, and then that's kind of the end of the conversation. So um, I have an opinion about the certification industry and how they like to take your money. So don't listen to me because I'm jaded and I have a slighted point of view. But anyways, you guys are awesome, and I'll see you around.